Shabbat Shalom, everyone. We have some great debates in Judaism. Hillel versus Shammai, the Hasidim versus the Mitnagdim, Spinoza versus the Amsterdam rabbis. And we have some perhaps less important but tastier debates as well. The sweet gefilte fish versus the unsweet gefilte fish, the famous Latka versus Hamantaschen debates. You should Google that one, by the way. And relevant for us this week, the egg challah versus the water challah. You see, this week's parshat Chukat Balak, double portion. The Israelites are thirsty. They want water. And so God tells Moses and Aaron, take the staff, take the rod, and go to the rock. Of course, Moshe, out of his own initiative, it seems, smacks the rock with the stick, and water comes out. And for that, because he does it without God's command, he's punished by not entering into the land of Israel. But back to the chalot. It seems as if there's no clear divide between who likes which challah and where they come from. Possibly maybe the Sfaradim and the Yekas, the German Jews, like the water challah, while the other Ashkenazim prefer the egg challah. Of course, egg challah obviously has egg, but it also tends to have more oil and sugar as well. In fact, many people don't consider it to be water challah unless it basically has no sugar and no oil and certainly no eggs whatsoever. The Yemenites, by the way, they have their own bread that they use on Shabbat. Some Indian Jews use chapati or puri. It's not as if every Jew out there has challah. Now, if you happen to be making your own challah, which it seems, by the way, everyone is doing now during COVID-19, we're all making our own bread products, it's an important mitzvah you should know about, the mitzvah of hafreshat challah, separating a piece of challah. When I grew up and still today, my mom made challah every single week. And for years, a small piece of burnt bread sat on top of our microwave. I had no idea what it was about. I just thought my mom, who was generally a good baker, somehow messed up with this one and had some burnt piece that she wanted to show off. As it turns out, that's not the case. There was, of course, an ancient practice of tearing off or separating a piece of challah, providing it to the kohanim, to the priests. Today, we reenact that every time you make challah. If you're making between 2.5 and 5 pounds, you should separate. If you're doing more than that, you should separate and make a bracha. All the quantities, the measurements, the blessing, you can find that all online, or feel free to ask me, Rabbi Cutler at adathisrael.com. Looking forward to hearing from you. Have a wonderful, wonderful Shabbat, and let me know, are you an egg challah person or a water challah person? Shabbat Shalom.